Okay, next one is so this is an example of selecting between program steps. So this is something like a recipe-based system. So this is not that big of a deal, For this example, I just have this, selecting which recipe or which ingredient they want. So either it's banana or apple. Let's talk about choices in automation. So imagine running a production line. Then you have these two ingredients. The system need to decide whether you want to dispense this or this. For this example, it is a manual selection, but in a more advanced that you will do, I'll teach you how to do, is you will base on the lot number. How many lots has finished, then you will need to automatically change that. So that of course you need, it cannot be or cannot be done automatically in full, because you still need human to load in the proper materials in and out of the machine, from the input side, from the output side. This example leads you to thinking, as my goal is to teach you, is to coach you on the basic and intermediate, and make you a person who think. So with this multi example that I have now, so you will be able to understand how to create a new system. So this my goal for you. So at least you have this kind of simulation app, and provided with my examples, you have some idea, and this idea how to bring this idea into the world, into the actionable item. Okay, this another example of this is a food and beverage packaging line. So choosing between different kind of ingredients, sauces or jam or toppings, and pharmaceutical filling machine, selecting between uh, pill type and bottle size, and e-commerce packaging, choosing correct shipping material based on the order, and automotive line, automotive paint line, should be selecting the correct paint for each batch. So it is a modular logic, a usable pattern that can be applied in any recipe based or selection trigger system. And that's that. So let's get into this, and I'll show you how to create this PLC program plus the animation. All right, let's start with the PLC program. As normal, we're gonna do it in ladder, so we just call it dispensing recipe dispense. Recipe dispensing. All right, then I think that will do. All right, so we're just gonna copy the variable from previous example. So be quick. You can focus on the meat of the video. So first thing first, add in select switch. Let me close. All right, and rising edge. This will be considered as what? Set. Next round, be close. It's another R trigger. A set and a reset. So this will be apple. This will be banana. Apple trigger. Alright, so here will be the apple select. Banana select is become off now. Rung number 3. F number 1. Close. Rung number 3. Right. Sorry. Okay, rung number 3. Output. Okay. Save program. Dispense on. Banana is selected. Dispense apple is off. And index in position. Dispense. Sorry, this is dispense apple. Sorry, dispense banana. Dispense down. Okay. Next. Next rung. Same thing. You can actually copy and paste this, but you change the selections a little bit quicker, a bit. This will be apple. Dispense down. Apple. Okay, see? Wasn't that quick? Okay. So add space select and rising edge. And reset. Number 5. Right. Next rung. 6. New one. Rising edge. and set select trigger to speed standoff. And we need a T on, T off. Alright, next box enable, add another one. So we need a conversion, time to real, and a division for the scaling. Fine. Wax 8, round 9, now we open and coil, that's in position. Okay, round 10, the box greater than equals to dispense done. Level normally open, close, open, and then output. Visual, dispense done and in position. Next, open, output. Dispense banana. Dispense done index. Last one is the output file with open another all. Alright. Okay. The import is okay. see. Alright, change. Alright. Okay. So go back to this. Split is dispensing. This. Okay. This. Okay. This part is done. Okay. This part is okay. So change over this one. Put. Okay. Color change. Alright, let's test output. Where's the error? Seven. Okay, got it. Let's manually check again. Seems to be okay. Stay. Login. Run. Okay. So seems like there's one variable here. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, he just did. That's okay. Thing. Okay. There you saw just now. So if your all your variables are grayed out, is actually you have not called the program. So that's why he's become like offline. Oh yeah, one more. Right. These are the inputs. So we need to have the inputs selection also change. Okay, that should do it. Run. Sorry. Yeah. Start back. Oh man. Okay. All right. Okay. Got it. Saying that's a stop. Then dispense this. Yeah, it might be slightly tweak need to be done. See how is it this done. Okay, press select it. The output. right? Right. That's how you do it. Banana. Yeah. Oh, no. All right. So we added one more add-on here as to for this one more variable to show that it could be this one could be a jar or be a mug or something, a container essentially. So that's how the filling up will happen. So once the index is stopped, index is position, if this one could be coming from this one could be controlled by the servo motor, stepper motor. Once it's done, depend on what selection. So it will dispense depending on uh, the duration, the duration of the dispense. So it's undetermined by the dispense timer. Okay. So now over here we are essentially using the index. So once the index is active, time we know it's time to move, then we'll stop the dispenser. So but for your real program you need to dispense, you need to stop this dispense much earlier. So to avoid waste or making a mess. Alright, we'll go to the next